I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. I didn't plan to make this video today, but when I woke up this morning I saw that I was tagged by Touring Tastebuds, who are really great YouTubers. You should go check out their stuff. They tagged me to do the travel quiz. So, I've never been tagged before to do a video on YouTube. I'm surprised that I haven't been after all this time uploading, so I'm really excited to do this. Let's get to answering some questions. So the first question: do you like to travel alone or in a group? Depends on the type of traveling. So when I'm like hiking and stuff like that, I prefer it to just be my family. I think when you get too many people in the outdoors hiking, it gets a little too chaotic. When I've traveled around the country for journalism conferences, big groups are so much fun for those because you're in cities and you're going out and doing stuff, going to restaurants and going to landmarks and taking photos and just walking around. You want big groups for that because it's so much fun. So it depends on what we're doing. If we're going to see the scenery and just explore nature, I would prefer to do it with just family. But if you're gonna go explore a city, I would love to do it with a group of people because it's a lot more fun that way. What is the most difficult hike you have been on to date? Two hikes come to mind. The first one being the Sourdough Lookout Trail in the North Cascades here in Washington State. That hike is very long and very hard. I didn't finish it, although I could have. And I hadn't been hiking very much. I'd only been hiking for like a year at that point. And we tried to go up to the Sourdough Mountain Lookout, which is over Diablo Lake, and it's supposed to be really incredible views up there. We made it most of the way. Like we had like a mile or two to go. We got up to one of the camps up there, but we had to turn around. We just decided that we didn't want to keep going any higher. We were just going to turn back, and I do regret that we didn't go all the way up, but it's probably better that way because I know that I had really slowed down on the way down, you know, and I was really exhausted. Probably wasn't quite ready for that, and my dad was in a lot of pain from that with his knees and stuff like that, and he ended up puking on the trail. So that was a difficult hike. And then another difficult hike that I've been on was in Montana, where we did the Sperry Chalet last year. It's not that it was hard necessarily, it's just it was such a long hike, and we hadn't gone on a hike that long. I mean, my backpack had rubbed my shoulders raw, it was bleeding and all that kind of stuff. If I was to do that hike again, I think I would rock that hike. I would just get right up there and get down, and no issue there. What is the most beautiful sleep place so far? I don't think I can really answer this question. I don't really go camping and stuff anymore, so I don't really sleep outdoors. I know this is more outdoor based. So when I travel, I stay at hotels or we rent out, cabins and stuff. So that's where I like to sleep. Probably one of our best was Montana. We stayed at a log cabin. What outdoor activities do you do during the winter? So during the winter, I love to go snowshoeing. It's a lot of fun. It's basically just hiking, but in the snow, and you're just wearing snowshoes, and you've got your poles. It's definitely a fun winter activity. The scenery is just so beautiful around here in the winter with all the snow. Especially if you get a clear day, it's just breathtaking. So that's definitely one of my favorite outdoor activities to do in the winter time. I don't do any skiing or snowboarding or that kind of stuff, so it's pretty much just snowshoeing for me. Have you ever been seriously injured in the outdoors? No. I don't think I've ever been seriously injured at all, ever, in any circumstance. Do you practice special survival techniques? No. What is your favorite recipe for cooking outside? I don't cook. Someday I will, when I learn more about how to cook, because I don't cook. I don't know how to cook. I can only cook a few things. So what's my favorite recipe for the outdoors? I mean, I guess making s'mores. That's easy. That's fun. Love roasting marshmallows. I know I've roasted hot dogs on a fire before. I mean, that's an outdoor recipe, right? How do you motivate yourself in bad weather? You just still do it. Like around here, if it's really raining and stormy, we won't go hiking. If we plan to go hiking, we'll just stay at home. But if you're out traveling somewhere, just still do it. I mean, if you're already on location somewhere, just make the most of it. Not really outdoorsy, but when I traveled in high school to Denver with a bunch of people from my high school newspaper, the first day there, it was a rain-snow mix the whole day, and it was cold. And we still went out into downtown Denver as a group in the rain without hoods or umbrellas, getting soaked, and we just looked at all the buildings, and we found like a cool old church and went inside. And we just still explored, so I just don't let the weather keep me from experiencing and enjoying my time when I'm on vacation or traveling or whatever. Where would your dream trip be? New Zealand. Easiest answer. I have always wanted to go to New Zealand. It's just so beautiful there, and I would just love to visit New Zealand sometime. A really close second would be Iceland. You know, either of those two places, they just look so beautiful, and I just want to explore every part of those countries. What is the heaviest piece of equipment you carry while hiking? I carry too much while hiking. I really need to downsize. This is my hiking bag. It's huge. And not very good. Rub my shoulders raw. I kind of hate it. I carry way too much stuff. I know it said the question's for the heaviest thing, but let's just talk about some of the stuff that I carry with me when I go hiking. Got a thing of rope, I mean, just in case. I don't know, survival stuff. Carry, because we do some night hiking sometimes. Carry these really bright lights. They are incredible. Lights up the whole trail and the whole surrounding area, like when we do Mount Rainier to go look at the Milky Way galaxy. Always like hand sanitizer and wipes. You know, tissue, toilet paper just in case. I just keep all that stuff in my bag, just basic necessities. First aid kit. Let me zoom this back in now. In the winter, you especially want to have like hand warmers and stuff. Always just keep a thing of sunscreen in there, no matter the season. Always have a knife in my bag. But the question was for the heaviest item that I carry. That would be this thing right here, this camera. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the phone here. My camera is the heaviest thing that I carry with me. And then I usually take the tripod with me too. And not just that. I usually bring in lens. So I've got the two lenses. I usually carry the GoPro, usually the tripod, bunch of batteries. So really it's all my camera gear that makes my bag so heavy. Because for some reason, I just don't know how to bring less stuff. I need to figure out how to downsize. So, thanks for watching my first ever tag video. I've never done one of these before. It was a lot of fun. Now I have to tag someone else, but I'm not really sure who to tag because most of the people that I interact with on YouTube do not travel and don't go hiking and don't do stuff in the outdoors. So first, I just want to invite any of you that are watching this video, if you would like to answer these questions, do so. Send me a link and I will watch it and share it out. So just, if you want to participate in this tag, just send me the link. I'd love to see what you guys have to say about some of these questions. As always, I am Charaba, and I am exploring life through moving pictures.